film back at Sundance, and I loved it. So what I want to talk about for you gentlemen who are new to the zombie universe, did he approach you directly? Did he say, I mean, we'll get into how crazy your characters are in a second, but how, was that just did he reach out to your agent or reach out to you guys directly? And what was it that you saw in that script that you're like, yeah, this is going to be fun?
Ladies first.
Thank you. This is bullshit. Chivalry is not.
I'm getting heckled by Malcolm. I feel like this is it for me. I don't know what else I could possibly do. Everybody, do one and only Malcolm again.
Lovely. You were saying?
I think that sums it up.
But no, I mean, was it just a normal, hey, here's a script, or did Rob go to you guys directly?
Well, for me, I had done some films for the casting director who was casting 31, and she showed my stuff to Rob. I think he had seen me in Breaking Bad and knew that's the scene that I'm in from Breaking Bad, and then they offered me the role, sent me the script, and I knew Rob's work, and so I didn't even have to read the script to know that I wanted to do the movie. And once I read the script, I was like, definitely in. Don't you?
And how was it?
It was fabulous. And working with Malcolm.
You didn't work with me, did you?
No, but I worked adjacent to you.
Oh, okay.
I'm Malcolm adjacent.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't really work with anyone except this gorgeous creature here. And a little bit with you, but not really. You just came in looking frightening and it was hilarious. Can you tell us?
Especially because you couldn't understand what I was saying.
No, not a word.
So I had to audition for this because I came to the business and I auditioned for everything to do. But it was fun. I did not know that I was auditioning for a Rob Zombie film. It's just at work. And so when I went in, I auditioned for this casting director before. So we knew each other and I felt something very short. So one of the things she told me was, Andre,
massive mayhem. I would love to hear from you both because you've worked with Rob before. But your impressions of sort of those set pieces, it's very, beautiful in some ways and very sort of...
What's beautiful?
The parts of the movie you were doing, it felt very Kubrickian in a way. And it had this lavish makeup and stuff.
Well, I don't know, I auditioned 5 times for the part. Very glad that eventually he saw sense and cast me. How about you? He wrote it for you. Oh, did he? Oh, well, he wrote it for me. Then he did a bloody awful job. Well, why did I have to audition for it, Jimmy?
You know what Rob said. I just want to make sure you were still up to it.
Yes, well, we look rather beautiful, didn't we, and all that wing stuff.
But it is like two films in a sense, at least I think it was for us, in that...
Yes, she's talking for me now.
Because we are dressed in 17th century costumes. With white faces.
Come on, react, do something!
White wigs.
Ooh! Who said that?
And we worked for the first week and then we left. And so the rest of the film is everyone else.
So, in other words, what she's saying is, we haven't got a fucking idea what the film's about. And the only person that really knows is Meg, and she is not saying
Anything. Well, that's a perfect segue, because what I loved about 31, what I've always loved about Rob is that Rob puts these these amazing actors into roles where a lot of studios would just pass people over. But there's a lot of really cool stuff about 31, but my favorite thing is that Meg gets to be a total badass. Like in a way I've never seen you before in a movie. Yes. And I love that. Can you talk a little bit about sort of being able to be at the forefront? Who has their phone ringer on? Talk a little bit about sort of being able to be in the forefront. I mean, you're running around with a chainsaw at certain points and stuff like that. I mean, was your most action-oriented role that you've had as of late?
As of late, yes. I've run around with very many other dangerous things in my life. Well, I don't want to give away anything about that.
You're naked a lot. You can tell them that. Not naked, darling. Saw some of the pictures.
No, darling, I wasn't.
Quite tasty.
Yes, for my age. It's so freeing.
Oh, was that the other one? I get these films mixed up. Oh, it's the other one. I saw some pictures. I thought it was this one. Well, I haven't seen the movie and will not be seeing the movie. I don't like violent films.
Honestly, I don't even know I'm here. We should have just had Malcolm host this because I can't even compete.
No, you're doing a lovely job. Do carry on.
So, you were talking a little bit about this. Were you pleased to see that, you know, Lords of Salem, you were sort of that backstory, and now you're really at the forefront. Like, it's you and Sherry and Jeff running through, like, most of this film. I mean, was that fun to sort of dig in and be able to be
It's
kind of our final girl?
on my, can you hear me? So strange. So strange.